Judges? Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you all. Ready? Ready. Thank you. So, fine. Here at WBC, together, we are a part of a global community with a shared understanding and approach to the joy of specialty coffee. But in many markets, our approach contrasts with local traditions and expectation of coffee flavors. For 500 years, since coffee came to the Arabian Peninsula, each home has served Arabic coffee. It's very lightly roasted beans, boiling for about 15 minutes in low temperature with some spices such as cardamom and clove. And served with dates to add a complementary sweetness. A cup of this Arabic coffee is at the core of our hospitality. It's how we welcome and show respect to our guests at home. And I share it with you now so you can better understand my customers and my experience. Please enjoy. As I become a part of the international specialty coffee community, I learned and I experienced the amazing flavors from different terroir, roasting, and brewing philosophies. I understood the amazing potential that my customers could experience. But I see the challenge in shifting expectation. But also, I see the opportunity to be a bridge between traditional and modern approaches. And for now, I'm preparing my espresso shots for my signature drink. To get an extraction of 22.5% and 9.5 TDS. So I'm using 20.5 grams in to pull out 49 grams out with water temperature of 94.5. Designed to intensify the most unique flavors and sweetness within the shot in this exceptional lot. And I will be using the same parameters in all my courses for today. The coffee I will serve you today is, for me, a real exciting demonstration of flavor possible from modern approach to espresso. But I will start by serving you a milk drink, which allows me to give my guests a gentle introduction to the new world of coffee flavors. This coffee was growing on the slopes of Volcan at Panama Geisha State, at elevation of 1,550 meters by Joseph Bardeschi, in a very traditional way, with a low spacing of plants and very little intervention beyond pruning and weeding. It's a geisha variety, reflecting perhaps one of the oldest genetics in coffee farming, but growing and processed in a modern, refined way pioneered by 90 plus. And here, I have a 50% of fresh distillation milk. My aim was reducing the water to get a higher, sweeter milk and a very higher protein and fat content to make my milk even more sweet and creamy body with velvety texture. And I will steam it to 55 degrees to make my milk even more sweet. With a ratio of 1 part of espresso to 3 parts of milk, we will get a flavor of chocolate ice cream, wafer biscuits, blackberry, reminds me my Black Forest cake. Amazing tactile experience, creamy mouthfeel with buttery texture. Please enjoy. Enjoy. In Saudi, as in many newer markets, the milk drink represents a new style free from traditional expectation and allows a gateway to a new flavor for our guests. With this drink, I can begin help them to ask more questions about coffee and flavors. Please enjoy. So once again, chocolate ice cream, wafer biscuits, black cherry reminds me my Black Forest cake with amazing tactile experience, creamy mouthfeel, and buttery texture. Please enjoy. Thank you. As a barista, my favorite moment is when my customer returns and asks the question of how does this happen with just coffee and milk? At this point, I can share a little more with espresso of how this coffee is something new and incredible. At harvest time, a focused and modern approach was taken to picking and process the cherries. First, they baked the cherries only at constant color, with ripeness measured through bricks content. Then the cherries are sealed in a tank and inoculated with a specific isolated local yeast spaces, which allows a defined and controllable fermentation effect. Then the cherries are held in a low temperature for a total of 72 hours of cold fermentation. And this will save more clarity and complex acidity for our espresso. The cherries are then moved to a cooler, uncovered bed system for slowly break drying until reaching 10.5 moisture content to develop more stone fruits and higher aromatic. Roasting with my roasting team, we developed a specific roast profile to support this process. 10-minute roasting profile with extending the Maillard stage to enhance the body and sweetness. With 11% development to highlight the aromatic and stone fruit flavors. And that allows me to have a higher yield whilst maintain the body and clean, juicy finish. So please, write down your tasting notes. Your espresso is medium to high sweetness, medium to high sparkling acidity, with medium to low bitterness. Light body, silky texture. Flavor of lavender, black plum, maraschino cherry, cacao nibs. Lingering cacao nibs finish. So please, when I serve my espresso, stir it 10 times. Drink with 3 sips to enjoy the sweetness. The cup in front of you for your spoon. Please enjoy. 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 So the joy for me of this coffee with its amazing flavor is the combination between traditional and modern approaches. And for my signature drink, I want to combine our specialty approach with the traditional style that my customers most associated with. So, reflecting the impact of the modern processing technique, I have replicated a carbonic maceration of 500 grams of red grapes in a sealed container filled with carbon dioxide for 36 hours of cold fermentation. The gas will start to permeate through grape skins to stimulate the fermentation. And this will enhance the flavor and aromatic. When I mix 12 grams of this with my 2 shots of espresso, this will give us a new flavor of nectarine. Reinforcing the sweetness, I have added an infusion of 175 grams of blackberry with 175 grams of simple syrup made with ratio 1:3. Simmer in low temperature for 40 minutes. When I mix 24 grams with my 2 shots of espresso, this will create a sweetness very similar to the combination of Arabic coffee and dates you experienced early. Also will create a flavor of red plum and blackberry. To contribute the body, I have added an infusion of 250 grams of papaya with 100 grams of simple syrup made with ratio 1:1. Simmered in low temperature for 25 minutes. When I add 12 grams, this will give us a creamy mouthfeel, finished with velvety texture, and a new flavor of apricots. The most important ingredient is my 2 shots of espresso. And now, I will add 2 ice cubes to cool down the temperature and open up the flavor in my signature drink. And I will blend it to give it more texture. So please, write down your testing notes. Your signature drink is creamy mouthfeel, finished with velvety texture. Flavor of nectarine, red plum, blackberry, apricot, and dark chocolate. Please drink with 3 sips between each sip, at least 10 seconds, to enjoy. In this drink, I hope to represent the benefit of not forgetting traditions or neglecting the modern insights, but the quality of flavors and experience we can achieve if we bring them together. So please, enjoy. That's my time.
So congratulations again, and please big random applause to the first three competitors today. Woo! All right. Yeah, so it's always difficult to start, you know, from the morning, but congratulations again. So I will start from Carlos. Congratulations.
Thank you, Hide.
And I heard the name that during your competitions, and you are talking about the Fabrizio.
Yeah.
He's my good friend as well, and he's big hero. So how does he inspire you?
I remember the first time I was at the championship in Vienna, watching him competing. I was at Cup Tasters, he was at Barista, and he crashed it. And then we built a strong friendship, and I admire him not just as a competitor, but also as a person, as a father, as a family guy. He's an amazing human being, yeah.
So did you train together with Fabrizio?
I trained one day. I visited him like a couple of weeks just to kind of fine-tuning everything, but yeah.
Awesome.
Always his advice is amazing.
Yeah. I know him quite a long time, and I miss him. He's here this time or not?
No, he's not coming.
Not him. Yeah. So are there anyone who wants to say thank you for you?
Yeah, of course, my lovely wife always supporting me. He's my coach and he's my everything, and who handle me together, all my pieces. Yeah.
So she's here this time, or?
Yeah, maybe she's back there questioning where I am. I'm not really sure if she knows I'm being interviewed. Yeah.
Okay. But again, like, congratulations. This is your second time WBC,
sure.
right?
Yeah, I was at Boston 2019 also.
Yes. So again, thank you so much and congratulations.
Thank you, Hide.
Big random applause again, please. Thank you, Carlos. All right. Who wants to get interviewed?
That's fine.
Ahmed?
Thanks.
Good.
Yep.
So congratulations again.
Thanks.
So are there anyone who wants to say thank you to back in the country?
Yeah, first, my lovely wife. She's supporting me a lot in all my journey.
Yep.
And my brothers, and also my team in Saudi Arabia. They did them well, supporting me all the back 2 months later. So thanks for everyone. Support me and the Saudi Arabia coffee community.
Oh, so nice.
Yeah.
So I'm asking you always who wants to say thank you, because I think the competition is not only about you guys, but also there's so many people supporting you behind your back. So it's always good to hear that you thank somebody, you know?
Yeah.
So it's really nice.
Yeah.
So I want to get into your presentation, yeah? Because you are talking about, because your recipe was quite interesting. Yeah, because as far as I heard, you got like 20.5 grams, but 49 grams of which is quite big extraction, right?
Yeah.
How did you come up with the idea?
Yeah, the idea was the coffee I was using, it's a light roast a bit. We tried to extend the Maillard reaction to bring out the sweetness.
Good.
And the drop temperature was a bit lower.
Okay.
So I make a balance between the roasting and the brewing philosophies. So I add more water, I make the ratio bigger to bring out more sweetness and to highlight the stone fruits flavors. So I use 20.5 N to pull out 49 in 94.5 degree. So I try to balance.
Yeah, exactly. So that's also something that I found out, because 94.5 is quite high, yeah?
Yeah, but with light roasts, it will bring out more sweetness and it will highlight the aromatic.
Cool. Was it in the country as well?
Yeah.
It's the same like when you're brewing in the Saudi Arabia back in your country, same the temperature?
No. Only this coffee, to be honest. Usually we use like, it's depend on the coffee and the process as well. But usually we're going with 91.5, 92, max 92.5.
Sure.
Because the roast, in Saudi Arabia, the roasting profile, medium and quite higher from medium. So we don't need to increase the water temperature.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Thank you so much and congratulations.
Thanks.
And random applause to the Ablam. Thank you so much. All right. So, congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay. So I have a question, because lots of things are going on. All right. So you use the interesting approach for the pack preparation, yeah? Because so how did you come up with ideas like supplying the water to the pack?
He'll talk in Korean first and then ask.
Yes, please.
일단 제가 운영하는 매장 이름이 이제 디폴트 밸류입니다.
So the coffee runs is named default value.
가장 기본적인 이제 가치라는 뜻인데 어떻게 보면 우리가 어떤 커피의 향미를 표현하기 위해서는 그 안에서 이제 이 커피 가루들이 이제 좀 균일하게 추출이 이루어지는 게 가장 이제 베이스, 가장 기본이 되어야 된다고 생각을 했어요.
So the coffee default value literally means default value. So the coffee he does it needs to be like standard default, and even extraction is a default value of coffee extraction. So that's why he came up with that.
왜냐하면 이제 우리가 흔히 말하는 그 채널링이 일어나면 우리가 상상했던 그런 맛들이 굉장히 부정적으로 느껴질 수밖에 없습니다.
So when channeling happens, all the aromas and flavor that we meet in coffee becomes negative and defect. So
굉장히 이제 이런 채널링을 방지하는 많은 툴들과 루틴들이 있지만 오늘 제가 사용한 이제 이런 스프레이를 활용한 방법들은 누구나 간단하게 이제 시도함으로써 어떻게 보면 채널링을 100% 없앨 수는 없지만 그 가능성을 현저하게 줄여줄 수 있는 굉장히 좋은 루틴이 될 수가 있습니다.
So that was quite long. So there are many tools and routines to repress channeling, but he came with this idea to make everyone in home can try this. Yeah.
Okay,
So
okay.
it cannot prevent channeling at all, like 100%, but
Right.
it pretty much prevents channeling. So this is a very good way for you to try it at home.
Wow, wow, wow. So how does it work to a flavor to your coffee?
그게 플레이브에 어떤 영향을 주나요?
우리가 사실 이제 이 스페셜티 커피에서 좀 더 이제 긍정적으로 보통 표현하는 노트들이 약간 이런 플로럴이나 이제 프루티에 가까운 향들이 많은데 이런 향들이 좀 더 이제 명확하게 표현되려면 이런 이제 오버 익스트랙트로 인한 약간 이런 비터들이나 아니면 언더 익스트랙트로 인한 약간 좀 날카로운 느낌들이 좀 없어져야 그런 이제 좀 긍정적으로 생각하는 플레이버들이 좀 더 명확하게 표현이 될 수가 있습니다. 그래서 제 커피에는 그런 언더와 오버의 향미들이 제거가 됐기 때문에
That sounds very long.
그런 플로럴한 프루티한 느낌들이 좀 더 현명하게 살아날 수가 있죠.
The positive flavor and like aromas in specialty coffees are usually floral and fruity flavors. So so he prevents channeling. When channeling happens, over extraction, under extraction makes like sharp acidity and bitterness and dryness. And cleaning out all those defects makes the floral and fruity flavors of the specialty coffee clear. So what he really did in the performance was making clear notes of good stuff, positive flavors of specialty coffee.
Wow, wow, that sounds really, really interesting. So thank you so much. And are there any people who wants to say 감사합니다 to the back in the country?
At first, 저를 이 자리에서 이제 이런 바리스타로서 커피를 할 수 있게 만들어 주신 저희 부모님과 가족들에게 첫 번째로 감사를 드리고요.
His parents and his family
Okay.
are the first one to thank to.
Mm-hmm.
Too simple. Secondly, 이 대회를 위해 저를 도와준 저희 안 박사를 포함한 저희 팀원들에게 가장 큰 감사를 전합니다.
So he wants to thank all the teams, including me, Dr. An, and Mr. Hong, Ms. Im, and Mr. Jung.
마지막으로 이제 한국에서 응원해주신 많은 팬분들과 저희 동료들에게 감사를 드립니다.
All the fans and his crew.
Okay, so congratulations once again. Thank you very much, and enjoy rest of the day. Yeah, thank you so much. Round of applause, everybody. Thank you so much.